Hey, good morning. From Toledo Bend Lake Country at Living the Dream Guide Service. I'm finally on Toledo Bend. You talk about bucket lists. This is the year we're doing bucket lists. And we're gonna have some fun. You know, we're here in mid-September. The lake's down a little bit. They say the fishing isn't as fantastic as it usually is, but I'm here. We're gonna catch some fish. We're gonna feature everything about this area here of Many Louisiana, as well as Toledo Bend Lake Country. I mean, the restaurants, the different parks, the places we've seen. And there's so much to do for families and stuff and anglers, but when you see like the boat ramps they have here that we show you, and the places to go, RV parks, the rentals, and the place we're staying too at Wildwood, will you check it out, man, incredible. So sit back, relax, and think about Toledo Bend Reservoir, and the body of water has so much opportunity. You know about those big, giant, largemouth, but all the different panfish, including the crappie. That's what we're going to look for today. We're going to have some fun, enjoy the experience, just like you will too when you come to Toledo Bend Lake Country, and right here, living the dream. Let's go.
Morning, I'm Jim Shanley. This is Brandon O'Neill.
Morning.
We're going to be crappie fishing today. We're going to be throwing jigs right off the start. It's a slow presentation. Hopefully there'll be some fish on this first hole. We're going to have a good day, I hope.
Okay, Toledo Bend. I've never been on it before, and once again, when I can get chances to fish bucket list places, I'm in. And with Living the Dream, we hooked up with Jim and Brandon. So these guys, like when I talk about professional guides, this is as the cream of the cream. They've got a fantastic location. They've got the fish cleaning stations. They got their guides on pontoon boats for plenty of room. They come back, you got refreshments, they got food, you name it, they got it all. So we're gonna head out first thing in the morning. We went out to the different areas. He's got natural trees and brush piles. Let's see if we can catch some crappie.
Look at that.
There he is.
There's the first one.
Jim shows how to do it. Oh, they're beautiful crappies. Jim, whew, whew. Is that a black crappie too?
Yeah, black
Ooh.
crappie.
Oh yeah. Like that's worth the wait. That's good size, man.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly. Very nice. You see who the guides are, eh? Oh, we keep yeah, man. Oh yeah. We need that. Oh.
Got bit?
Yeah, hold on for a second. All right. Beauty of this trip too is I don't have to bring anything. Just bring maybe a few plastics and stuff too. And Jim says, you know what? We're gonna try to target these fish first with small plastics. Little tiny little jigs, like I'm in. We've got a cooler full with oxygen and shiners and stuff, just in case. But these fish, hopefully, will eat the plastic. When you get down there, you're letting it sit, or you're just swimming it.
Actually, when you throw it,
Yeah.
When you throw it out, you let it fall, and it's more of a pull than it is a reel.
Okay.
You just want to pull it, but you want to keep the same momentum. If sometimes you change the momentum, it spooks them. They'll swim off. You
And
just
don't
want to
stop.
keep the same momentum.
Yeah, never stop. I know about crappie, how they'll go like this, and as soon as you stop, shiner doesn't stop, right? You want to take off. On the first spot, let's throw a little shad bait, like salt and pepper kind of thing, little fork tail, split shot, little rod. You heard how Jim and Brandon said how we're going to fish it, almost swimming it through, not reeling it and stuff. Hopefully get a reaction bite, maybe some crappie. Let's try it. Watch exactly where he's putting his bait, counting it down to where the wood is, and then just slowly lifting. And lo and behold, boom! First fish in the boat for me. There we go.
There you go, fish on.
Crappie!
That's
Yes,
a net.
sir.
That might be a good one.
Oh, that's a good one. Ooh.
A good one.
Yes, sir. It's only my first one. Look at that. That's embarrassing. He's like, that guy's got a TV show. He said it's a good one. But it's my first one. And it's important to break the ice, right?
Yep.
But
It's the hardest one to catch is that first one.
that's where you should catch them, right there. Look at that. Top of the yap. That fish would probably never come off if I trolled it all the way back. Look in the meat. First crappie. Toledo Bend. Bucket list has happened. We're in it. Now, you saw the ones that Jim caught. They look like they're bigger and stuff. Well, they slightly are. Jim's a little bit smaller than me, but kidding. The amount of quality here and blacks. I was really expecting white crappie. I'm glad they're black crappie. I love the black crappie. And you know, watching this series up north, 90% of it is black crappie. They call them stubbies. In Tennessee, they say they're mean. These are just fun. On the ice, boys. I talked about live scope before. It's about respecting the fishery. So any fish that are like a bit bigger, oversized than maybe like for eaters, we'll let go. But it just helps us show us what brush piles and trees have the most fish. So we hopefully, before the sun gets real high, we can catch a bunch of fish and get off the lake.
There's one.
No, 2 you mean? 3. Oh, another nice crappie.
There we go.
Oh, I've been watching you. How you work your little bait. You don't even do nothing. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, sometimes
yes, sir.
less than 4.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know what that means now. Caught one, so we're going to stay another minute or two.
Yeah. These crappie on this submerged timber, just like it held in a real slow lift. So it almost looks like the shiner, which is the plastic, coming out of that tree, and they eat it.
Get right here, Brandon.
There's one right there.
There you go.
Yep, that's a good fish.
Get
I don't
the net
know.
there,
Oh, that's a
Brandon.
big crappie. Ooh, boy.
Oh, good one.
Oh,
Good one. Way to go.
Jim, I was swimming that up. I was, dude. I was swimming it up, and I thought I hit some of the branch. Honest to God.
Really?
Yeah, I just was swimming it. Wow.
Another perfect hook set.
Oh,
That's
this
a
one
good one.
wanted to eat, man. Maybe that was the one that took off. We were
It
looking
could
at
be.
the things, and Jim said, look at that one just took off. A guy was just swimming that, and he was just on. There was no doubt, no ifs, buts, or whats, whens.
These are a little bit more active.
Wow. Look at that bottom fin. Isn't that beautiful? You know, Jim, these remind me of saltwater fish, eh? When you look at them. Look at the size of those fins. Wow, I love you, crappie. Whew. Okay, ready, boy? Going in there. Someone's gonna eat well. Oh yeah, he's mad. He's mad. I'm glad. Eating them on the plastic. I love it. And we're using monkey juice, monkey thing. Another one there. Oh.
That's a good one. Oh, he's around the tree. I may have me a bass on.
Nope.
Oh, it's a cycle, eh?
It's nice when
Yeah.
a guide who's experienced for like who knows how many years says, I might even have a bass on.
He was pulling like a bass.
Well, look at the back on that thing. Seriously, hey? You mind if I show him?
Sure.
Look at that. There's all that power right there. And I was just showing him a minute ago all those fins to fight. Mine was a freak. You see how big those fins were on the one I had? But look at the back. Now that's what people like right there, right? That's the meat.
Now the white crappie usually are not as thick, but they're longer.
Mm-hmm. Sakale. You guys fight nice, boy. See how fast it can change? A little while ago, that ice was all by itself. Not anymore. Not anymore. You like that? You know what I'm going to do with that ice later? I'll be mixing it with a margarita. A crappie margarita.
One of them.
All right.
A little one. He's a little one.
That's still eating size, isn't it? Now, what is that? Like 12?
That's probably
11?
probably a 11-inch fish, probably.
Yep.
It's a nice,
Yep.
nice eating size.
A couple good fillets out there. Huh? What's wrong with that? Yes, sir. Little split tail, little shad baits in like a monkey color. I call it monkey milk or monkey juice, whatever you want, with a small, like 1/16, 1/32 ounce jig heads with a split shot to get down on those fish. There
Got
he is.
him.
Yep.
Fish on.
Smaller one too, I think. Well, no,
Oh.
look at that fighter. Coming up to lift him up.
You got him?
Yeah.
In the boat. Good job.
Thank you. I've been lucky so far because look at where, no, really, like, oof, that could have been a tear. He was big. Now that is releaser or eater.
You could keep him. There's no size limit, but we're catching bigger ones, so
Yes, sir.
we'll let him
Okay.
grow.
Already, Sakale? He's like, thank you. Thank you. Go on. Don't tell your friends we're here. Told you. Captain Jim. What is that? Ooh, Lordy.
There's a
Look
little
at the belly on that.
eater.
Hey? Hey, stubbies. Look at the back, man. Wow. That's a good meat.
Sometimes they short strike it.
Yes.
You know, they run up and they bump it.
Yep.
They're not really eating it. They just kind of
Yep.
pushing it out of the way.
Maybe hitting it with their mouth closed.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
One of them.
There we go. Ooh,
Another
nice
one?
crappie. Nice crappie.
Yeah, probably ought to use a net on it.
Look at him shaking his head. He thinks he's going to get off. All right. Nice one, Jim.
Ooh.
You got him in the meat again, too, I think. Oof.
Yeah, right in the top of the
Oh,
mouth.
boy, look
Right
at that.
where
You couldn't have got
want
better than that, huh?
there.
Past
Makes
the
it
lip.
hard to get them hooks out.
Yeah. That's a good thing when you're
Yeah.
fishing for crappies, right?
Yep.
If you're doing a tournament. Oh, yeah. Look at that belly still. Wow, I'm impressed. Very nice. All right, so now we're catching. Now we're having some fun, really. Like, it's fun when other people are catching them, too. But it's nice when a guy with the experience that Jim says, net, you know they're good fish. Now we're moving around a little bit. Got some stuff. Brandon's getting some catfish. We're getting a few small bream and stuff too. But it's so cool when you pull up and you look down and you see where the fish are positioned. Jim says they're on the far side of the tree. We'll fish this side of the tree or the side. So I got Jim counting and he's telling me when I'm in the juice, when the good stuff. And then I just hold it. There we go.
Got him. Fish on.
It's the lifter. Oh, it's a nice one.
Eater?
Huh?
Yeah, that's a eater.
Yeah. Right where you said. When Jim says you're right in him, Carl, I just stop the jig, stop the line, get him right through where he should get. Look, it's got such attitude. Again, look at that penetration, boy. Ooh, you know that's a nice bite. He wanted to eat it in front of his friends. Twist and turn. Another one on ice. Look at that. Well, what do you think? He's about 11 inches.
Yeah, probably.
He's an eater. He's got back on him. Okay. All right. Make somebody happy. I'm happy. You know why? Because I'm living the dream. Whoop. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
There, you got him there.
He
Yeah.
ain't very big, but I got it. Hey, he's a
Oh,
eater.
that's a good one.
He's a
Nice
eater.
fish. I was right on your back there.
I thought we was
John
going to get
Deere.
another double.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Oh, you got him. Look where you got him too, eh?
Right in the top of the mouth. And when you catch them in that roof,
Yes.
they're caught.
Yes. The ones that want to eat are pretty good committed to it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not getting as
Yeah.
many bumps like the other spot, huh?
It's a little heavier thump.
Yeah.
You know, when they eat it. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you just feel that little tick, sometimes they just pushing on it.
Flip over the bail, just hold it, and slowly bring it up. The amount of little guys that are hitting sometimes, it's almost like they're stunting it with their mouth closed, but you sure can tell when those black crappie eat it because your rod just loads up. There we go. How's he look? He feels, oh, another nice crappie. Oh, yes, Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim, the jig man. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Seen you swim in that one.
He's mad.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a way to unhook them.
Beauty.
All right.
Another one for the ice box.
They're right on where I throw, so right on top of me, Carl.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. There.
Something about those black stubbies, the way they fight, sometimes they fool you for how big they are, but still, it's fun. Got you, crappie. He's a lifter. Yep. He's a lifter. I just love catching them, man. I live for that little tick, 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 and right through the schnoz again. Boy, you guys, when you decide to eat it, you are in the right spot. Wow. I love when I got to use pliers to take hooks out of crappie. That one's definitely too small, Brendan, right? Yes. Too small. Go on. Go back for another day. See you in a couple of years.
Got him.
crappie. How it's done. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we might eat that one. He's big enough. Not a giant, but a good one.
Anytime I can fish a bucket list location, I'm in. And it's so easy. These people are so professional. The pontoon boats, the fish cleaning stations, the big marina, and really experienced guides. They know what they're doing. So when I had an opportunity to pick different places and stuff, and it's no respect to the other guides, but these guys had it all turnkey. Show up, jump on the boat, hook up with 2 of their guides, and go out fishing. How can you beat it?
Hi, my name is Georgia Craven. I'm Executive Director of Tourism here in Sabine Parish, Toledo Bend Lake Country. Toledo Bend Lake is a 185,000-acre lake here on the Texas-Louisiana border. It is the largest man-made reservoir in the South and the 5th largest in the U.S. It is full of recreational activities from fishing to boating to jet skiing to swimming and tubing. It really is a sportsman's paradise. Here in Toledo Bend Lake Country, whether you're an avid angler, just an outdoorsman, a historian, we have something for everyone here in Toledo Bend Lake Country. So whether you're young, old, single, family, you would enjoy your time here at Toledo Bend Lake Country. We have, along with our beautiful reservoir, which is known for bass fishing. We are ranked number 6 by Bassmaster. We also have strong crappie fishing here. And people travel all year long to enjoy guided fishing tours here on Toledo Bend Lake Country. If you're not on the lake enjoying fishing or boating, you can hike in one of our 2 state parks. There's a variety of food. This is Louisiana after all. So whether you love Cajun food, Italian food, seafood, our Spanish Native American tamales, we have something for every palate here in Toledo Bend Lake. So I encourage you to come hungry, come often, and enjoy the richness of our food here in Toledo Bend. A variety of accommodations, everything from a full-service resort to cabins to RV parks. So again, I encourage you to come and visit us here at Toledo Bend Lake Country. We have something for everyone to enjoy. So here, Toledo Bend, big lake, big fish, big fun. Please come and visit us.
We said this time of September, the fishing isn't really fast and furious, but that's just the scheduling and stuff too. But I'm not complaining, man. This is fun. Meeting 2 guys that I'd never met before in my life. And that's the one thing, the common bond of fishing. You know, we have that thing that we love, and that's just casting and hopefully catching. But the camaraderie of meeting different people, us, them, sharing stories in the boat.
Okay. Got any big? Fish on.
There it is.
Yeah. Let me get the net. That's a big one.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Nice one, Brand. Oof. He had to net it himself.
That wind changed directions. That's what messed with it.
I was rigging a jig. Jim was pulling up his bait. Brandon just grabbed the net himself. Oof.
3 or 4 times before you actually eat it.
Did he? That's a nice crappie.
13 inches.
Yeah, that's a
beautiful
good one.
fish. We got some nice big black crappie sitting on ice. We're catching fish, and the sun's starting to get up. That's one thing about Louisiana, okay? It's beautiful. It is the South.
Got it.
Feels better one.
Fish on.
Yeah, it
I'm
feels like a
coming.
better fish.
Let me get the net for you.
Yeah, it is too.
Let me get the net.
Well, you know what? I can swing them. Sorry.
Oh, you
Sorry,
got it?
Jim. I
All right.
just, not like that first one I caught with the back on it. I got to get those
Brandon's
fights.
got a good one.
Oh, yeah, right there. He's got a good one over here.
Oh,
He's back on
he's
the
a professional.
cats.
Professional
He's
catfisher.
back on the cats. Catman do. This one I think we'll throw back. We got some good ones. We know we're going to catch some few more.
You can keep it.
Hey?
Yeah.
Okay, he's an eater. Okay, Brandon says keep him. Okay. The amount of places you saw on the show that we went to and we enjoyed, I know you will too. You'll get your Cajun on here, you'll have your Italian food, whatever it is, the enjoyment, the beaches, it's all here in Toledo Bend, Lake Country. We appreciate you watching the Crappie Machine, but just remember, fish safe so you can fish tomorrow, and we'll see you next time. We'll be right here on Toledo Bend.